Hi there, today I'm going to show you how we can quickly set up some urban forestry at our site. At this stage we've got two layers, being the urban blocks and some green space, and the first thing you want to make sure is that your green spaces are all attached in their splines so that you can do it all in one hit rather than having to go through every park individually. So we're going to do this through the Itoo software. So under create, there we go, so we want to click Forest Pro, and it's set to generate on any spline. So as soon as we click that, it's going to generate it for all the splines. The first step is to select what kind of tree you want. This is under the HQ free plants, so I'm just going to pick a maple, import that, and you can set your defaults. For this case we'll just use the default setting of 3 meters, and we can sort of later on we can get a bit more variation across the whole site. So we'll click there, we'll just want to click one of our splines, yes. And let it do some thinking. As you can see, our forests have been created. So they're a bit pixelated from this view, but once they're in the rendered view they'll be a lot more realistic looking. So then we can sort of do some basic editing on these to get a bit of variation. So we want to go to just to modify them. The main ones are the distribution, so you can make those sort of very scattered. You can come down and have a play with those depending on what you kind of want. So you can kind of have it very organised and systematic, or you can kind of just go for more realistic scatter. There we go, and then just to get a bit of variation through there, we want to go down to transform, and we can enable some sort of tilt, bit of rotation, and let's go some scale, and we can sort of scale those for a range of 0 to 200%. There we go, they're nice and big and small, so a bit of variation there. And also a good trick is to come down to material, and we can give the trees a bit of a hint, so a bit of red through there, or a few yellows. There we go. So even though it's just the one tree, you can see that you can have a lot more variation with them and make it a bit more realistic in your urban setting. So we'll have a quick little render there and see how they turn out. They do take a little while because they're quite highly detailed, and if we had a sun in the scene you'd obviously get the shadows as well. So that's a quick introduction to the Itoo software and how you can quickly populate your site with some urban forestry. Thank you for watching.